Hello, I am Congresswoman Lucy McBath, representing Georgia's 6th Congressional District, and I am so truly honored to join a remarkable group of daughters, mothers, and sisters in service for the National Federation of Democratic Women for the Southern Regional Conference. And like many of you, I too am a daughter to the Illinois branch of the NAACP, raised by parents in the civil rights movement who served patients in health care by day and combated bigotry and injustice by night. Like many of you, I am a mother to Jordan Davis, my charming and charismatic son who was taken from us in a senseless act of gun violence. When he was murdered, I chose to become a mother to the community that raised my son. And like many of you, we each are advocates. Advocates to ensure that women's voices are not turned out or excluded. For my story, that meant becoming a gun safety advocate to project the voices of families who've experienced the same tragedy that ripped mine apart. However, after the tragedy in Parkland, Florida, when the cries of the Stoneman Douglas families echoed the same all too familiar grief, I knew it was time to honor the memory of our children and fight against the gun violence epidemic by running for office to represent the Atlanta suburbs, the same community that poured so much into Jordan's upbringing. This chapter of my life in Congress and for so many other women entering leadership was made possible by your advocacy for the Southern region, sending Democratic women to the front lines of a new Blue South. In 2018, you were instrumental in awakening the Blue South and flipping my former Newt Gingrich held seat, sending me to Congress. And in 2020, you were the waymaker for a battleground Georgia to send America's first woman vice president to the White House. A momentous time showing the nation how critical mobilizing the Blue South is and how potent women's advocacy can be that must continue marching forward. I urge us to celebrate our victories from the past few years and, more importantly, exemplify them as models to engage our future endeavors. March forward, my sisters. Thank you, and God bless.